Alright, let's talk about options for our life, looking at what we're about to do, the roads that we can possibly take, and where those roads could take us. When you are deciding what you want to do with your life, it should never be about money. Not ever. And this is why. I used to make decisions like that. I used to think, oh, if I have more money, I can do this, and I can buy this, and I can have it, and all these things will make me happy, and everything revolved around having more money. And so then I got more money. And then I realized that, wow, this is not what I thought it was going to be like. This is not more. It was really more money, more problems. I had to pay my taxes and figure out, I had to do these 1099. It was just more crap to deal with. And the money wasn't fulfilling. I wasn't doing anything to benefit anybody. I was working, I was collecting a check, and I was paying my bills, and that was my life. And it sucked. It wasn't. There's nothing about it that was fulfilling. You know, there was nothing that I was getting out of it. So one thing to realize is to follow your passion, because when you are following your passion, you love what you're doing. You love it so much that you're fanatic about it. You dedicate every second that you have that's free to it. And when you do something like that, the money just shows up because you become one of the best at what you're doing because you're passionate about it. Now, when you begin to engage your passions like this, there are going to be obstacles. There are going to be tests, bumps in the road, and you have to pass these tests to continue the passion. Now, there's times when I've been pursuing my passion and I've been tested and I've been pulled off my path, and it was based on survival. Like, okay, I'm pursuing my passion, but I'm about to be broke. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put my passion to the side, and I'm going to go make some money, and then I'll come back and then I'll make up the time and I'll make up the energy that I lost, diverting my path this way, and then I ended up getting sucked into an entire other reality besides the one that I want to be in, and then I ended up starting from scratch and working all the way back to getting on my passion. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that. When you look at engaging a situation, understand that this situation is going to make me feel like this. If this situation is not going to make you feel gratitude, if it's not going to make you feel happiness, if it's not going to make you feel a sense of pride, a sense of self-worth, a sense of fulfillment, to be fulfilled, if you're not going to get that out of that situation, then do not do it. Don't do it based on money. Don't do it based on survival. And what you'll notice is that most people that have made it, most people that have stories like, man, I was broke, I was homeless, I had nothing. They had made the ultimate sacrifice. They sacrificed everything in their lives, and they were tested. They were tested to the limits that a person can be tested. And when they finally proved to themselves, within themselves, that I am worthy and I am willing to give all that I have to achieve this, the universe opened the doors and made it easy. And it was like the next day, boom, everything changed. You have to be willing to make those types of sacrifices. So when you are pursuing your passion, say something else comes up, like there's another person, or there's something that's trying to pull you into another reality. No matter what, there's nothing that can be said, nothing that can be done. Do not go. There's no excuse, there's no reason to go to a place that makes you feel less good than what you're doing now. If you are going to a place that's making you feel less good than what you're doing now, just don't. Just do not do it. Continue to do what you're doing that's making you feel great, and you will continue to manifest that future for yourself. But when you start to go in this direction, you just build momentum into another direction, and before you know it, you've left this great feeling, you've left it all behind, and now you're doing something else. Don't get sucked into other realities by anybody, any person, any situation, any circumstance. Don't let it pull you away from what you really want to be doing, because now all you're doing is wasting time. If you're not on your purpose within your life, you're wasting time. You're not, and the only thing you're doing is learning the same lessons over and over again. You've been taught these lessons, you haven't learned them, so then they come back more severely to kick you in the butt again. Why don't you just say, hey God, man, I learned this time, and I will do whatever you want me to do I follow my passion. I'm willing to do whatever I got to do to be on my purpose. Please don't. I don't need any more of these rough lessons that I've already learned. I want to learn the new lessons now. I need a new challenge now. I want another thing to conquer. Not this same old thing that I already learned, but I had to go back and learn it again. You don't want to do that. All right, this is Alan. I hope you got something out of this video, man. And man, love you guys. Thanks for watching.